Let's be honest about money for a minute. Does it ever feel like a complicated puzzle with missing pieces? You try to do everything right. You work hard. You pay your bills. Yet, at the end of the month, you look at your bank account and wonder where it all went. This feeling is incredibly common. Many people feel overwhelmed by their finances. They see advice everywhere about investing in complex products or cutting out every small joy, like a morning coffee. It's confusing, and it makes you feel like you're always one step behind, never quite catching up to where you want to be. This constant stress about money can be exhausting. The problem isn't that you are bad with money. The problem is that the financial world is designed to be confusing. Banks, credit card companies, investment firms use jargon and complicated terms that make simple ideas sound like rocket science. They want you to feel like you need an expert for every single decision. This creates a cycle of dependency and anxiety. You might start to believe that building wealth is only for people who are already rich or who have degrees in finance. This is simply not true. You don't need to be a Wall Street genius to manage your money well and build a life of financial security. What if I told you that you could take control of your finances with a few simple, powerful habits? Imagine knowing exactly where your money is going each month. Imagine feeling confident that you are saving enough for the future while still enjoying your life today. This isn't a dream. It's a reality you can build for yourself. The goal is not to become a financial expert overnight. The goal is to create a simple, repeatable system that works for you. A system that puts you in the driver's seat, making your money work for you, not the other way around. It's about building a foundation of safety and a clear path toward growth. In this guide, we are going to break it all down. We will introduce a straightforward money split that tells every dollar where to go. We'll also cover 5 essential supporting practices: continuous learning, budget tracking, debt management automation, regular check-ins. These aren't complicated theories. They are practical actions you can start taking today. Forget the confusing advice and the feeling of being lost. It's time to reset your relationship with money. We are going to make it helpful, practical, and most importantly, simple. You are capable of building the rich life you deserve, and it starts right here. So, how do we cut through all the noise and finally get a handle on our money? We start with a clear map. A financial map shows you where you are and gives you a clear path to your destination. Our map is built on a simple rule for splitting your income: the 70-20-10 rule. This isn't some rigid, impossible budget. It's a flexible guideline that helps you direct your money with purpose. 70% of your after-tax income will cover your living expenses. 20% will go toward your savings. 20% will go toward your investments. The final 10% is for guilt-free spending on things you love: vacations, giving back, paying down debt, even faster. This simple split is the core of our money reset. It gives every dollar a job. The 70% covers your needs: housing, food, transportation, all the essentials. The 20% is your future self's best friend. It builds your safety nets. It builds your wealth through savings and investments. This is where you create financial security and freedom. And that 10%, that's for living a rich life now. Fun stuff and meaningful gifts. Accelerated progress toward your goals. This structure removes the guesswork and the guilt. You'll never have to wonder if you can afford a vacation or a nice dinner out again. But a map is only as good as your ability to follow it. That's why we pair the 70-20-10 rule with 5 powerful supporting practices. These are the habits that turn your financial plan into a real, working system. Track your spending without driving yourself crazy. Manage and eliminate debt smartly. Automate your finances so money moves to the right places. These practices are the engine that drives your financial journey forward. Finally, we'll talk about staying on course. Your life will change. Your financial plan should change with it. Continuous learning, regular check-ins, quarterly reviews, an annual reset of your goals. These check-ins ensure your financial map stays relevant to your life. They help you make small adjustments along the way. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Let's begin building your simple, effective money system. Let's dive into the biggest piece of your financial pie, The 70% for living expenses. This is the money you use to run your daily life. Think of it as the operational budget for you, Incorporated. It covers all the essentials that keep your world turning smoothly. The beauty of this model is its clarity. You know that as long as your core costs stay within this 70% boundary, you are on track. This isn't about pinching every penny or feeling guilty about your spending. It's about creating a conscious spending plan. It gives you a clear number to work with, turning vague financial anxiety into a simple, manageable goal. The rule provides structure without being a straitjacket. To make this even more practical, we can break down that 70% into smaller, more specific categories. A good starting point is what I call the conscious spending plan. For example, we could aim to spend around 30% of our take-home pay on housing and utilities, rent or mortgage, electricity, gas, water, internet. Then, we can allocate about 15% for transportation, car payment, gas, insurance, public transit fares. Another 15% goes toward food, weekly grocery runs, occasional meal out with friends. By assigning percentages, you can see exactly where your money is going and make intentional choices. The remaining portion of your 70% can be split further. Let's earmark about 5% for insurance and healthcare. Health insurance premiums, co-pays, out-of-pocket medical costs. The final 5% is for lifestyle and miscellaneous expenses. Cell phone bill, subscriptions, haircuts, household supplies, small, unplanned purchases. For example, if your take-home pay is $4,000 per month, your total living expenses should be around $2,800. This means you would aim for $1,200 for housing, $600 for transportation, $600 for food, $200 for healthcare, and $200 for miscellaneous costs. Now, these percentages are not set in stone. They are guidelines, a starting point. If you live in a high cost of living area, your housing might be more than 30%. That's okay. The key is to balance it out. You might need to spend less on transportation or food to make it work. The goal is to be conscious of these trade-offs. The power of the 70% rule is that it forces you to look at the big picture. It encourages you to find a balance that works for your unique situation, ensuring your essential needs are met while staying within a clear and sustainable budget. This is the foundation upon which your financial house is built. Now we get to the exciting part, the part that builds your future. This is the 20% bucket dedicated to savings and investments. Think of this as paying your future self first. Before you pay your landlord, before you buy groceries, you set aside this 20% for your own long-term well-being. This is the single most powerful lever you can pull to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. It might sound like a lot. By making it a non-negotiable part of your budget, you transform it from an afterthought into a priority. This 20% is your ticket out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle and onto the path of security and growth. It's the money that will work for you when you're no longer working. Why 20%? This figure strikes a powerful balance. It's aggressive enough to make a significant impact on your financial future, but realistic enough for most people to achieve without drastic, painful cuts to their lifestyle. If you earn $4,000 a month after taxes, this means you're setting aside $800 every single month. Over a year, that's $9,600. Over a decade, with the power of compounding, that can grow into a substantial sum. This consistent, automatic saving and investing is how ordinary people build extraordinary wealth over time. It's not about finding the one hot stock. It's about the relentless, disciplined habit of setting this money aside, month after month. This 20% bucket is not just one account. It's a category of money that serves different purposes. It's the engine for building your financial fortress. This money will be split to fund different types of safety nets and investments. It's what you'll use to build an emergency fund that protects you from life's unexpected curveballs. It's also the money that will go into your retirement accounts, 401k, IRA, growing tax advantage for decades. This is also where you would save for other big goals, down payment on a house, your children's education. The mindset shift here is crucial. Many people save what is left over at the end of the month. The problem is, there's often nothing left. The 70-20-10 rule flips this on its head. You save and invest first. Your 20% is a fixed expense, just like your rent or your car payment. You are paying the most important bill of all, the one to your future self. By making this a non-negotiable automated transfer from your checking account the day you get paid, you guarantee that you are always making progress. You build your fortress brick by brick, payment by payment, creating a future of choice and opportunity. Section 3. The twin pillars of your safety net. Within your 20% savings and investment bucket, we will create two powerful safety nets. Think of them as the twin pillars that support your entire financial structure. A short-term safety net, a long-term safety net. The brief mentions splitting this 50-50. Here's how we can interpret that meaningfully. We allocate 50% of your savings goal, which is 10% of your total income, to short-term needs, and the other 50% to long-term growth. Out of your $4,000 take-home pay, $400 to short-term safety, $400 to long-term investments. Balanced approach. Protecting you today, building wealth for tomorrow. Let's first talk about your short-term safety net. Cornerstone, your emergency fund. This is your oh no fund for when life happens. The car breaks down, you have an unexpected medical bill, you lose your job. Emergency fund covers these expenses without forcing you into debt or forcing you to sell your long-term investments. Goal: save 3 to 6 months worth of essential living expenses. If your 70% living expenses are $2,800 a month, you're aiming for an emergency fund of at least $8,400. Build it by directing that first 10% of income, $400 a month in our example, into a separate, easily accessible account. Best place for short-term money, emergency fund plus upcoming large purchases, vacation, a new laptop, your high-yield savings account, and HISA. Unlike traditional savings that pay almost nothing, HISA offers higher interest, so your money grows while waiting. HISA keeps money safe, liquid, access quickly, and working for you. Once your emergency fund is full, that 10% of your income can be redirected towards other short-term goals or even be added to your long-term investments. Second pillar, long-term safety net, funded by the other 10% of income. This is your wealth-building engine. Investing for goals 5 years away, 10 years away, or even 40 years away includes retirement accounts, a 401k at work, or a Roth IRA you open yourself. Also, taxable brokerage account, low-cost index funds, ETFs. This money is invested for growth. We accept more risk because it has a long time to recover and to benefit from compound growth. These two pillars work together to provide complete financial protection. Section 4. Setting up your buckets. A quick start guide. Theory is great, but action is what creates results. Let's get practical. A simple checklist to set up your financial buckets. The goal: money flows to the right places automatically. No thinking about it every month. First step: open the right accounts. You likely already have a primary checking account where your paycheck is deposited. You need at least one savings account, preferably 2 separate savings accounts. One for your short-term safety net, emergency fund, the other for your 10% guilt-free spending fund. Priority for the safety net: a high-yield savings account, and HISA. Do a quick search for the best high-yield savings accounts. Many reputable online banks offer great rates with no fees and no minimums. Opening an account usually takes less than 10 minutes. Put emergency savings in an HISA to earn significantly more interest than a brick-and-mortar bank. Next, set up investment accounts for the long-term pillar. If your employer offers a 401k or similar retirement plan, start there, especially if there's a matching contribution. Employer match. Free money. No match or want to invest more? Open an individual retirement account, an IRA. Roth IRA is a great option for many. Open one at a major brokerage, Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab. Direct the second half of your 20% savings to these investment accounts. Finally, automate the entire system. This is the secret sauce. Log into your payroll provider or your checking account's online portal. Set up automatic recurring transfers. Day after payday, transfer 10% of take-home pay to your HISA. Transfer another 10% to your investment account. or have it deducted into your 401k. This is paying yourself first. Automation removes temptation and decision fatigue. Your core budget is on autopilot, building safety nets and wealth. Table of contents. Part 3, Act 2, Debt Management and Giving. Section 1, the 10% Fund, more than just leftovers. Section 2, Conquering Debt, the Snowball and Avalanche Strategies. Section 3, Case Studies in Crushing Debt. Section 4, the Power of Paying It Down and Paying It Forward.